Yankees wrapping up their 4-game series against the Blue Jays. Bottom of the 7th, Yankees up 4-1. Justin Smoak drives it to deep center off of Tommy Kahnle for a 2-run shot, his first of the year. Blue Jays trail 4-3. All right, bottom of the 8th, David Robertson trying to protect a 4-3 lead with a runner on first. Aledmys Diaz doubles into the gap in right center. Russell Martin holds at third. All right, guys, take a deep breath right here, okay? After recording the second out of the inning, Josh Donaldson is intentionally walked.
What? Former MVP?
Yeah, and Aaron Boone decides to pitch to Smoak with the bases loaded. He was 0 for 5 career against Robertson. On the 3-2 pitch, Smoak takes Robertson deep to center for a go-ahead grand slam, his second of the game. Here's Boone on his decision to have Robertson face Smoak. Ouch.
Well, it is the matchup that we determine we prefer with Robbie. We like him better against Smoak, and I think he felt better with the Smoak matchup. We communicate with our players too, communicate with Robbie there of the preference, and simple as that. You know, I mean, it's just it's not just on a whim. I mean, that's the matchup we wanted.
I thought I could get a fastball by him. I didn't think I could really throw him another curveball. He'd already seen too many then. Those were probably the best I had at that time. And, you know, he's a good hitter. Got him out a lot in the past, but he got me today, and it's frustrating. I was one pitch away and just didn't get it done.
Okay, guys, D-Rob also said after the game, quote, he, meaning Boone, looked at me and gave me the option. It's on me. It's all on me. So do you have a problem with the decision to pitch to Smoak instead of Donaldson there? Anthony, I'll start with you.
I do not have the problem with it. I actually think it was the right move. It didn't work, so it doesn't go onto the stat sheet as the right move. But I think this is fine here to do it this way. Donaldson is an ex-MVP who also happens to have 2 home runs off of Robertson in 8 at-bats, 3 hits overall against him. And Smoak is a guy that Robertson has handled in the past. He earned his Houdini nickname as a guy who was getting out of bases-loaded jams when he was starting his career. So, I think Robertson is fine here. That's also the guy that he wanted to face. He wanted to pitch to Smoak. So I can see the idea.
He got what he wanted.
Yeah, he got what he wanted, but didn't get the result. But I can see why if you're Aaron Boone, that you would let your guy pitch to the guy pitch to the hitter. He has conviction that he can get out.
Regardless of the result, it was the wrong move. And you know why it was the wrong move? Because it was based solely on analytics. And this move, to me, was so dumb because you have to factor in other things. Boone himself said it, well, maybe we think about those things, but not nearly as much as the numbers. Okay, well, here's what's not factored in those numbers. Number one, you can't be hotter than Smoak is right now, and you can't be colder than Donaldson is right now. Number two, are you factoring in the situation? You're walking the bases loaded, which now means, let's say you get into a 3-2 count like he was in, you have a tough decision to make here. You got to throw him a heater eventually. He threw him the 2 breaking balls for strikes. Smoak stayed alive, fouled him off, and what does he do with the heater that he was sitting on? Boom, he hits it for the grand slam. The third thing that they didn't factor in, and this may be the biggest key, is the insult to Justin Smoak. Where is that in the analytics? Tell me that, Aaron Boone. When you walk Josh Donaldson to get to the red-hot Justin Smoak, who just took one of your best bullpen arms, Tommy Kahnle, deep for a 2-run shot before, you're insulting the Blue Jays' best hitter at the moment, and he was as locked in as you can be in that at-bat against Robertson. Those 3 factors, which analytics don't account for, that was the reason that it was the wrong decision.
Well, you want more ammunition, Sal?
Yeah,
you could also throw in.
I like him heated.
You could
right
also
now.
throw in that Josh Donaldson has been bothered by a left shoulder injury.
Clearly, he can't throw the baseball.
Right, so that could factor into it somewhere along the line as well. And okay, I see your point, but let's look at that at bat. I mean, you saw all those pitches there. I mean, Robertson was throwing these nasty curveballs, and Smoak, to his credit, maybe we have to tip a cap here, perhaps, to Smoak for doing a great job with a tough at bat. 9th pitch of the at bat, he finally gets the fastball, and Robertson had thrown one past him before, and Smoak said after the game that he said maybe he would try to do it again, but 4 curveballs in a row, and Robertson's hellacious spike-fingered curveball that comes in and breaks so dauntingly. He got his bat on it a little bit, and I mean I got to credit Smoak here. I mean, listen, you guys would be killing Aaron Boone if Josh Donaldson is the one who blew up the game.
What do you think though, D-Rob saying it's on me? It's on me.
Yeah, I don't believe that. Aaron Boone's the manager. If he's going to say, you pitch to
ultimately
Donaldson,
it rests on his death.
And that's why I say regardless of the result, because I know very easily Robertson could have got Smoak to strike out or pop out or whatever it was.
And was real close to doing it, too.
But the whole point is this analytics, the way that now baseball is so narrow-minded.
But they're committed to it, though.
The way they fill out their lineup.
What are they supposed to do, throw it out the window randomly? They're committed to it.
Why isn't Austin, who hit two missiles, he hit 2 missiles the other day that needed a passport, he hit those balls so far. He's not in the lineup because of analytics. They don't factor in the human element. And in this spot, there are 3 things that, 2 things with the human element. One thing with the baseball decision, as far as, pitching to Justin Smoak is different than pitching to Justin Smoak with the bases loaded.
That's fair.
So those are things that the analytics, when everyone goes all in on that, that's where you need to have a balance. I'm not saying that they're foolish to go by, but it's foolish to ignore the other stuff, the human element. And today, Aaron Boone and the Yankees got burnt.
You know what the biggest problem is, Sal? That the Yankee bullpen is a mess so far.
Good point. It didn't help with Sonny Gray.
No, but they've given up runs in every game so far. This was supposed to be a strength. I think you said it earlier this year. Could be a problem. So this bears watching.